Hello my beautiful people, it is Cherry Heart here and I am back with another video. Oh, how I have missed you guys. It has been like 4 months. It has been a while and I can't even make eye contact with you guys. I'm so ashamed. We're gonna get into why I haven't been vlogging, but for now, we are back and I'm making an interesting video as my first one back. We are taking a plane to Hobart and it's an interesting club. We're doing 2 clubs. One on the Thursday, one on the Friday, Saturday. It's a football game and we're gonna have some fun. I'm a little bit nervous, but what a good little intro back. And it's my birthday. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I want to celebrate with you guys. I've missed you guys and I am so happy to be vlogging again. You actually have no idea. I am so happy to be back on my camera. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm just going to interrupt the video really quickly before you get into it. I'm now back from Tassie. I'm just putting out a little PSA for this video. It is a big chat. It's a sit-down chat about my experiences as what happened at this club. I wasn't really able to film while I was there, so it's not the normal style. Hi baby. Oh, you missed the vlogs too? It's not my normal style of videos that you guys are used to where I'm filming in the club and chatting to the camera because I wasn't able to do that. Back room time was very limited, phone usage was very limited, everything was very limited, so I wasn't able to use my camera, let alone my phone. I will get more into the specifics of that, but I'm also putting out a PSA that this video is going to be a bit intense. I do talk about some very intense things. So if you're not really wanting to stick around and hear the real nitty gritty shit, then I probably would click off this video now. But we need to have a sit down chat, Tassie, because what in the world did I experience? Because I don't know if this money was worth what happened to me, to be honest with you. Have fun watching really random clips, and at the end of these little clips you can kind of see like my mood drop throughout these sporadic clips that I took, and then we're gonna have a real big chat. I'm gonna go through everything that happened. We're gonna count the money, but yeah, we're gonna have a really big chat, Tasmania, because I'm actually gobsmacked. I'm dumbfounded at what happened. But anyways, I'm not gonna go too hard into explaining everything now. I'm going to leave that for the end. I'm going to go by a day-by-day explanation of everything that happened, the money that I made, because I wasn't really able to do that while filming at the club. So the videos that you're about to see are a bit sporadic, and then at the end we're going to have a chat like this, and it's going to be a play-by-play of everything that went down. I'll see you soon. I'll see you at the end of this video, and yeah, we'll have a little tea sesh. You guys have probably been wondering where I have been. I have been taking a break from YouTube, and honestly I think it was the best thing for me, and it wasn't anything to do with you guys. It was so much to do with my own personal life that I felt like if I came onto YouTube I'd be faking a lot of like who I am. I'm very me, I'm very like raw with you guys, and I don't want to come on here and fake a personality because that shit's hard to upkeep, and I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to fake a personality. I don't want to have to sit here and show face that everything's okay and everything's good and everything's Gucci, because at the time things were just a little bit rough and a little bit rocky for me. Good money. I was still filming. I just never finished the vlogs because I just couldn't do it. Like I would literally get there a day before I had to leave and then I would just stop filming. And I don't know why I did that, because I'd go back and I look back through my videos and my videos are fine. But I just like, it was the upkeep of like having to fake it to the camera. And I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that because I love you guys. And yeah, but I'm brunette now. So new me, new motivation. Let's go. Missed you guys so much. I've missed you guys so much. I've got so much new motivation. My work lately has been amazing. Like I have literally not stopped. I've not stopped the grind. I've been making really good money at work, at the vault, and I'm ready to travel, and it's literally my birthday tomorrow on the Wednesday and I fly out on Thursday. But yeah, as you guys know, I'm going to Hobart. We are going to Hobart. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm working at 2 different clubs, same management I think. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I've heard very rocky things, good and bad. So the friend I'm going down with, she loves it. I've had a lot of people swipe up on my story and were like, oh, I don't know about this. And I was like, well, you don't know till you try. I've had a lot of people swipe up on clubs and go, no, don't work at this club. And I've ended up loving it and made amazing money, ended up loving the management, loving the accommodation, everything. There's definitely some clubs where I couldn't speak fully on my thoughts at the time. I probably could now. At the time, it would be trudging on water of a lawsuit. So I've tried to be raw and open and honest as I can about some of the clubs, but some of the things that happen in some clubs are bridging on lawsuit territory. So I don't want to like tread on anyone's toes, but I am as open and raw as you guys can possibly get without me being in trouble. But yeah, they paid for flights down there and it's free accommodation. The only thing you have to pay for is the flight back. And the flight back cost me $310. So that's already $310 out of pocket. And then $100 down to Brisbane and fuel, food. So probably $500 out of pocket. I've got to go get a suitcase too. So already maybe $600 out of pocket. So I'm really hoping I can at least come back with $3 grand. $4 grand would be great. $5 grand would be amazing. $6 grand would be 10 out of 10. They do take a 35% cut of tips and dances, which I've never had a club take money out of the tips unless they're tipping dollars. So I could be dancing for $5 and get like 35 cents on stage. This is going to be a little bit, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel. Girls there make amazing money apparently. But yeah, just so many different mixed reviews. And the manager seems lovely so far. Like she's been great. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see how we... But we're going down there because it is a football game on in Lornie or something. So I don't know anything about Tasmania. I've never been to Tasmania. I don't know what to pack for Tasmania. So we're going to have to pack together. I'm going to have to look at the weather because I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know. And it's my birthday tomorrow and we leave the day after my birthday. So it'll be like a nice little working vacation. So fingers crossed the club is good to me for my birthday because nothing worse than having a shit birthday because the club was awful, you know? That's not what I want. Because then I could have stayed in Toowoomba. Not that Toowoomba club's awful at all, but I could just stay in Toowoomba and milked that it was my birthday because everyone knows it's my birthday. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm taking a bit of a gamble here. I need to go feed my coffee addiction and then we've got to go drop in my camera for film. My film camera, and then we've got to go pick up a suitcase, go pick up my film camera again, go to a house inspection, and then I'm having girls' night. Oh, we need to pack my bag, and then I'm having girls' night tonight, and then tomorrow I go down to Brisbane and see someone, and then I leave for Hobart at 8 a.m. in the morning, and I meet my friend at the airport. So, should be good. I'm really excited. It's going to be a really good time. But yeah, I think oh my god, I saw the mirror reflection there, and I thought that was a human being. It is not, it's just the window. Oh my god, I freaked out. But I'm really happy to be back. What a intro back is a club that I'm a little nervous for. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go pick up a suitcase. I want a cute little suitcase. I can put stickers on it and make it all cute. Guys, it's my birthday. It is my birthday. I'm officially 22. Still a baby. But that's a whole nother year of my life down the drain. A pending birthday. I used to love my birthdays and now every year I think I get a little bit sad. And now I understand why people get sad on their birthdays because it's like, what the fuck? Why am I old? Why am I getting old? Okay? I don't enjoy it. But also I'm packing. I got a really tiny suitcase. I don't know why I did this to myself. I got a really small one because I was like, I don't need a big one. It was only like $60 and I didn't want to spend $100 on a new one. But I actually needed a big suitcase. So I don't know why I did this to myself. I've packed like so many pajamas, so many socks, okay? A hoodie, some sandals in case when I land back in Brisbane I want to do anything. I've got my little dress like there. And I still need to pack all of my makeup, all of my hair care, all of my stuff. My laptop goes in the front. It's got a little laptop compartment. Kmart, okay. It's also got a charger in here, so I love that situation. But I'm a little bit concerned I'm not going to have everything that I need in here. I don't really know if I want to go out when I'm in Hobart. I've never been to Tassie, so I have packed like a dress in case I want to go out. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that I'll want to like do anything. But when I go and get a coffee and stuff, I want to look at least a little bit, you know, representable. Maybe I'll just wear like a hoodie and some shorts or something, but at least I've got all that in there. But I leave tonight to go sleep in Brisbane and then catch a plane at 8 a.m. in the morning. I've got my headphones. Thank God I found my headphones. I could not find my headphones for the longest time. And I was like, I'm gonna have to raw dog it on the flight. I don't want to buy new headphones. I'm gonna just have to raw dog it. Thank God I didn't. Thank God I found them. But yeah, it's got a laptop compartment, so I think I'm gonna bring my laptop and then edit while I am there. But yeah, I had some wine last night. I have rosé, and I don't know if you guys have had these, but I always laugh whenever my friend gets it. They're called West Coast, and every time she's like gets them, I'm like, oh, West Coast. Like, I really gotta stop doing it, but it is like become a tick. But it's funny because I would never remember what the drink was unless I did that. So we had some West Coast, and then you fill up with some rosé, and I hate rosé. I hate any white wine. I hate that shit. But rosé, West Coast, strawberries, and ice. Oh, chef's kiss. I'm usually a red wine girly, but that, it hit hard. We had some snacks. I'm a little bit bloated today because of all the snacks. And now my mum's on her way to come take me to lunch. So I'm going to want to be a bit bloated, but it's okay. But bloated on the birthday. But yes. Got to clean a little bit of my house. My house is actually really pristine. I've just got like to tidy some of the stuff up so I come back. My house is all nice and clean. I've also got to wash my hair tonight too because it's pretty... Actually, it's not bad at all, but like I just want to wash it before I get on the plane. And that way it's like... you know, all nice and washed. I don't know what I'm saying. Actually, I can probably get away with it, but like, I don't know. No, I might give it a wash today, just so I don't have to do it when I get there. You know, I like the shininess. I've never had shininess in my hair. Here's it being blonde. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my little birthday lunch, and then I'll like tell you guys if I can end up fitting everything in here, because it's not looking so promising right now, and my nose is running. Let me go get dressed. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, we made it. I literally have not vlogged since I told you guys I was leaving. Since I told you guys I was going on my birthday lunch thing. So we're in Hobart. We literally had to lay over in Sydney. I'm with Mara, by the way. Mara, do you want to be in it? Hello. We got on a plane at, I barely got any sleep. And then I got to the airport at like 7. I woke up at 6:30, no 5:30. Went to the airport at 7. Got on the plane and then landed in Sydney at like, what time did we land in Sydney? Like 10? Yeah. And then the flight got delayed a little bit, and then we hopped back on the plane and then got here at like 12:30. It's 1 o'clock now, we're getting an Uber. And it cost us like $50. It's like a 20-minute ride into the city. But I've never been to Tassie before. It's pretty. I feel like all I'm seeing is fields. It's giving Gatton vibes. If anyone knows what Gatton is, it's giving Gatton so far. But I'm sure it's really pretty, guys. You guys have given me some high expectations for the culture, not the culture. What is it? The architecture. The architecture. So that's what we're on. Yeah. So we all are in a shared accommodation. So I don't know how many girls are going to be in one room. So that'll be fun. It's like bunk bed vibes. So fingers crossed I can get some good sleep because I am so tired. I've not slept. You have not watched me vlog yet. So this is funny as shit. I haven't vlogged in a while. But yeah. I think we started like, what, 8:30?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we started at 8:30. And then we're just doing one night at this club and then going in 2 nights at the other club. So I think it's the same start at the other club, same rules and everything. But I'll go through the rules and all that. And like the money system, it's like a poker chip system. I don't understand it yet. So I'm going to have to go through that after tonight. And then hopefully it's the same rules at the other club, so I don't have to like re-explain a different set of rules. We'll see, but fingers crossed we can make some money. It's kind of like the vault. If it's quiet, it might shut early at like 12, which I wouldn't be mad about, but I would like some money. But I would like to at least like pay all the flights and everything with tonight's, and then make profit on the Friday and Saturday. So we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna go get some food when we get back, and then I'll do a little video when I'm ready, and we'll see about the rules. Guys, I literally haven't filmed since the airport, and you know why? It's because we're in shared accommodation. We were all in like the same room. There's like 6 bunk beds. I didn't feel comfortable like pulling out my phone and videos and stuff and like filming, or in the back room. I wasn't really like, I don't think you're allowed in the back room, but I wasn't in the back room all night. I did get really lucky. Mara and I went up to these 2 boys right at the beginning of the night and they ended up booking like all night. Like my guy ended up booking 2 hours, 2 15s, and then a naked pool game. And their poker chip system is like strange. I'll go through that more in depth when I'm not in the car. But at the moment we are in the car doing a 2.5 hour trip to Launceston to go work. I don't know, but I ended up making a really, really good amount. So I'm really happy with it. I'll do a little money count when we get back because I'm pretty sure they're single rooms with just 2 bunk beds or just single rooms. So it'll just be Mara and I. Oh yeah. I'll go through the money system and all the rules and stuff when we get back to this place, just because I am waiting on the manager that's dropping us. I don't want to film in the car because I feel awkward. But yeah, it's an interesting system, but I did have a really good time. It was really, really fun. I had a really good time. I'm really lucky with that customer. And I only did stage 1 2 last night, so can't complain. Oh yeah. So, unfortunately, as you can see, that is where the filming ends while I was there, because I wasn't allowed on my camera in the back room. So this is where we're going to start having our sit down chat. And like I said, if you guys aren't really prepared for like some pretty abrasive talk, then maybe click off now. But if you guys want to understand and know a lot about this club, then I would keep watching, because I think the information is really valuable. Especially if you're a dancer and you are considering dancing here, I think it's something you definitely need to watch. Or even if you're a patron and you're curious about what the hell went down, let's get into it. So what happened was Thursday, I woke up in the morning. I was in a really good mood. I had a really good birthday. My birthday was on the Wednesday, as you guys saw. I was elated. That was my birthday. I love my little birthdays every year. And so I got on the plane. It was the one good thing about Tasmania is they do pay for your flights down. The only thing that you have to pay for is your flight back. So my flight back was $310, and that's just what I wanted to cover for, like, you know, what you spend is what you'd least like to make back the first day. So I usually estimate like $100 for food, the flights, and Ubers here and there if you need Ubers. Luckily we didn't need any Ubers, so that was a good start. So it was just $310, and then I think I even spent like $60-$70 on food, so that was pretty good. But yeah, so I get down there on the Thursday, and we get to the first club in Hobart. So I worked at 2 different clubs. The first club in Hobart, I actually really did enjoy. I really did enjoy that. We did get an Uber from the airport. It was a layover flight. It was a big flight. It was like 4 hours all up because of the layover. And so I was exhausted. I barely slept the night beforehand. We get there. It's great. Meet the manager. He was lovely. I really enjoyed the manager. He was great. The club in Hobart I would recommend, but I don't know if it's because I didn't get to really experience much of it, just because I was really lucky and I was booked all night. So you get there, the accommodation is there as well, so they put you in free accommodation. That was great. The free accommodation is just one big room, so you've basically got 6 bunk beds. All the girls that are traveling stay in that room. And then you have all the home girls that obviously live in Tasmania. It's a bit different. So you're staying with probably up to 6 girls in this one room. There's not many places to do your mirror. Obviously the bathrooms are communal, everything's communal up there. I think the manager does stay up there with you as well. I didn't mind that though, because he was really lovely. He was great. Everyone could smoke inside too, by the way, which is like, it's fine, but holy shit. I obviously have smoke breaks at work, but when you're staying in a place where everyone smokes inside, you're like, holy shit, I smell like cigarette the entire time. So that wasn't my favorite thing about Tasmania, but that's okay. It's an 8:30 start. I didn't really get a fine list or anything like that. The fine list is absolutely fucking ridiculous, and I wish I'd take a photo of it because I completely forgot. But the fine list I'll go through later, because I did get pulled up for a few things in Launceston, and that was absolutely ridiculous. I can't even put into words how they rob these girls. It is fucked up. Anyway, so I'm at Hobart. I'm getting ready downstairs, having a good time. I'm taking photos with my friend. I would also like to say these are all of my experiences only. I'm not speaking for anyone else. Start working. The stage is good. The pole doesn't really move. It doesn't really spin or anything, but that's okay. Like, I don't really care about that. I got really lucky. There was a customer that walked in straight away, and I said to my friend, I was like, let's go talk to them. I got really lucky. He ended up booking me for 15, another 15, and then a naked pool game, and then 2 hour-long dances. I'm going to go through the dance price of how much these dances cost, because I've never seen dances this expensive. And you would think that I would have made bulk on these dances. No, I in fact did not make bulk on these dances, and let me just tell you why. So, the price list for these... So you've got your 8-ball games. So you've got your topless pool game, which is $85, and then your naked pool game, which is $110. Those are like, I see prices like those quite a lot. Those aren't the ones I'm talking about. In Tasmania, you have touching dances and you have non-touching dances. The non-touching dances are cheaper, so they only have 5, 10s, and 15s. The 5-minute is $80, the 10-minute is $130, and the 15 is $180. The VIP dances are the touching ones. So you've got the 10-minute, $180, 15, $230, 20, $280, 30, $380, an hour, $680. Quite a lot of money, right? Hour, $680. I was like, whew, that's a big one. You then also have your buck show. So you've got a private show, which is $380, and then you've got like a private lesbian show, which is $720. I haven't really seen many of those in clubs, but apparently that's a thing. Tipping and stage dollars are $5 each. So like, you know, the tipping dollars, or cash tips. Usually it was tipping dollars, but Yeah. And then, so those are big prices, right? So you're sitting there going, damn, okay, I'm going to make a really big cut from these. You do, in fact, do not make a big cut from these. So the VIP lap rooms, there's like 6 of them or 7 of them or whatever, and they're behind a curtain. You go in. The one in Hobart, I will say, I think they were watching the cameras, which is good. You don't have a controller in the room. My customer was on a sex swing. There was a sex swing in... God, I look rough. I've just got a blocked nose and my whole face is like, ugh, sinuses kill me, bro. Yeah, so with these dances, the cuts that they take off them, both clubs have the same rules. So say someone pays for a 15-minute, they automatically, it's 2:30, they automatically take $30 off, okay? I thought that was the cut. I was like, that's a pretty decent cut. Like that's a fair cut. Like, okay, fair enough. Like $30 off, whatever. They then give you a poker chip for like $200. You then get another further 45% taken off if you're a home girl, or 35% taken off if you're a traveling dancer. That's wilding. They already take $30 off and then a further 45% off your earnings. Lucky it was 35% for me, but still, like, that's quite a lot of money. Like, that takes off quite a lot of money for the fact of, like, you're really compromising your safety and everything in those dances if they weren't watching the cameras. That's not really where my problem lies. Like, I wasn't too happy about the money count. I was like, don't like that. What really bugs me in Tasmania is they don't have a 30-centimetre rule. So everywhere that I've danced is a 30-centimetre rule. You've got to stay at least this far away from someone's crotch so you're not grinding on their dick. When I say in Hobart, I luckily didn't experience this in Hobart. In Launceston, I did. In Hobart, why are we grinding on guys' dicks for not more money is my main question here. Why are you... That is an extra that belongs in not a strip club. I'm sorry, but you are literally grinding on someone's dick and it's getting them off. I don't care what anyone says. I've had guys get off by me literally just grinding on their dick, not in a strip club, in my own personal life. You can make a guy come because it's friction and you're pulling their dick back and forth and you're sitting on their cock, bouncing up and down. Heels up. You may as well had their pants down, to be honest with you. And I understand there's no 30-centimetre rule, but that is ridiculous. You are grinding, and it's not the girl's fault. It's not the girl's fault because they don't know any better. They've never seen anything else. They've never been exposed to anything else. I got the vibe that these girls have never danced anywhere else. And the girls, I could tell the girls that have danced everywhere else because they weren't fucking bouncing on dick. Because that was crazy. That was absolutely wilding. And that was Hobart. And honestly, that wasn't that bad. Okay, I'm going to do a money count for Hobart. Hobart, yeah, wasn't my problem. Launceston is the one that is going to be the tea spill. And I'm a little concerned that, like, I can't get hit with a defamation case because everything I'm saying is true. So at the end of the day, to do a defamation case, you're going to have to investigate yourselves. And everything I said is on cameras. So anyways, what I made for Hobart that night was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 thousand. 1, 2, 250, 260, 270, 275. So all up in Hobart, I made $1,275. So I was pretty happy about that. I think I would have had a pretty shit night if I didn't walk up to that guy straight away. So that really set a good tone. I was in a good mood. I was happy. I was happy to be there. I was loving life. I loved the manager. We had the same birthday. Everything was great. The only thing I got in trouble for is when, at the end of the night, the other manager that had come from Launceston was like, hey, no using your phones in the VIP rooms. And I was like, oh, well, my customer's paying quite a lot of money and he wants to see videos on my phone. So that will be happening. Oh, you've also got to time your own dances. They say you don't, but you definitely do. Yeah, I got told to time my own dances by the girl that was showing me around and stuff. So I did, but then I got told not to. So I don't fucking know. But I time my own dances anyways because I just ain't no way I'm dancing more for less, you know? This is where now the drama begins, okay? I go upstairs. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm like, perfect. I've made a lot of money. Let's have a good night. We're going to Launceston. It's the AFL. That's the whole fucking reason I'm there. The manager from Launceston comes and picks me and my friend up. And we are driving. It's a 2 hour and 40-minute drive from Hobart. I've had a shit sleep. I've had someone that won't stop snoring next to me in the bunk bed. I've got the person on top rolling around, so it's rocking the fucking bunk bed. I'm having the worst sleep of my life. I can't wait to get up and just sleep in the car. Okay, so I get up at 8. This guy ends up being like 2 hours late, so we don't leave till 10. That's fine. 2.5 hour drive. Okay, we're in the car. This man can't keep his goddamn car on the road for, first of all, shit driver. For first of all, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you're really shit driver. Okay, keep your car on the road. I've never almost feared for my life that many times next to trucks. And it was in the rain too. He pulls over, he does his grocery shopping for like an hour, well not an hour, for like half an hour, and we were like, okay, solid. Hops back in the car. We finally get to Launceston. I'm really excited because I've heard good things. The club, I've heard that it's huge. I've heard some bad things, I've heard some good things. Not so great things about managers, not so great things about customers, so on and so forth. Like it is at every club. I like to experience it for myself. We get to the club, and I can say this online because fucking everyone knows the accommodation is upstairs to the club, okay? I would never say that online, but literally everyone fucking knows. Everyone knows because not only do the girls tell the customers are all regulars, like the managers tell the customers, like everyone fucking knows that the club is upstairs because they used to have after parties upstairs and shit. So like everyone knows that the girl sleeps upstairs, and I don't enjoy that. I think that needs to change immediately, so that's why I'm saying this online, because everyone already knows, and that I don't like the danger aspect of that at all. We get upstairs, and this place was absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry, but like, I know that you're giving us free accommodation, but the fucking filth that you put us in is, honestly, it's disturbing, and there's girls that live there. So I've heard. And there was beds that looked like they were like rooms that looked like they were lived in. The 2 managers stay upstairs with you. They're male managers. I don't care how nice they were to me. I do not appreciate being put in accommodation where 2 male managers sleep upstairs with you with combined bathrooms, combined toilets. I don't know you from a bar of soap. I don't fucking trust you. I don't want to stay in a hotel with you. Like, it's not even a hotel. I don't want to stay in the same accommodation with you. Who knows? Like, lucky, thank God that there was locks on the doors. Did they even work? Who fucking knows? Because ours didn't. Our locks didn't work. So I don't like that at all. Luckily the managers were nice, but I don't care what anyone says. I'm not going to trust a man up there that I've never met in my entire life. And yes, we could have gone and gotten an Airbnb. Everything was booked out because of the AFL. But I'm going to insert videos of the accommodation because it was ridiculous. Like, and I'm just appalled at the fact that you don't let the girls know that this is the living situations you're putting them in. It's just dangerous. The whole thing's dangerous. People could have climbed that balcony and broken into that room. Like, you had cardboard on the window. Like, you've got girls living in there. The running water from the sink that I tried to drink came out almost like, it was literally white. It was so foggy and undrinkable that I had to go dehydrated. And Tasmania is supposed to have the cleanest water. I went so dehydrated, it got to the point at the end of the night where I filled up a cup with bought ice from the freezer and waited for it to melt because I couldn't drink the water out of the tap. And that's just the accommodation. Like, I've never showered so much in my entire life, and even in the shower I felt disgusting. I don't think that's a fair thing to put girls into at all. It's dangerous, it's disgusting, it needs to get redone, and the amount of money that you take off girls should be done into doing up that accommodation. I'm sorry, but like, these girls make money for you, and they basically live there half-time or full-time. I think it's disrespectful, and it honestly shows, like, you don't give a shit about the people that work for you. And I get it, like, you're there to make money, cool, but like, wouldn't you rather keep girls? I know I made great money for you guys. Wouldn't you rather keep the girls that are making good money for you? Because at that rate, you're not going to. And I think that's absolutely filthy. I ended up coming home with such a bad breakout on my face. Everyone on TikTok thought it was herpes or staph infection because the breakout I got from sleeping on those beds and those sheets and in that environment was so filthy. I've never experienced a breakout like that. Like, even now I'm still battling it. And it was really, really bad. And I think that needs to be the first thing that's called out immediately. Second thing that needs to be called out is the fact that this club downstairs and the way that it operates is whack as shit, okay? So I've worked in a lot of different clubs and I've never seen a club run like this in my entire life. I actually feel really, really bad for a lot of the girls that work there because I don't think they know any better, and I don't think they understand that what they are doing is basically escorting service for the prices of dancers. They're being taken advantage not only by management, by these customers, by everyone down there because they don't know any better. And the amount of sit-downs chats I had to have with some of these girls after dances, because it was, what I was witnessing was actually horrifying. I was like, what are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, no, babe. And you're not even getting paid anymore for it. Like, so it runs the same as the vault in the way of the stages. Nothing else runs the same as my home club. Okay, I love my home club. Nothing runs the same as my home club. But like the stage, you can hop off. You can give customers a lap dance. At my home club, you can hop off the stage, give customers a lap dance, but they're not allowed to touch you. At these clubs, it's hop off the stage, give a lap dance, and basically bounce on someone's dick and let them eat you out on the stage, okay? I saw girls get up, legs right, coochie, this is your mouth right here, coochie right here, and just go at it. And I'm like, do I see tongue coming out of that guy's mouth, yes or no? And like, the thing is you don't need to do that to make money. You don't. And these girls were barely getting tipped on the stage for the shit that they were doing. They were basically, may as well have just been escorting for more. Like, you're bouncing and you're grinding on someone's dick and getting them off, and you're basically putting their pussy right in their mouths. Like, I just don't understand. Whereas, like, and this is, I don't ever mean for this to sound cocky whatsoever. I know I don't have a lot of pole moves on stage, but I know how to work the stage. And I know how to make people want more, because I'm not giving them everything. You give them a taste. You give them, like, not an actual taste. I have to be specific right now because I never thought there would be a day where I'd have to be specific in the way that I say taste, because you never know right now with what I'm saying. Is like, you know, you hop off and you give them a sensual experience and they want more because it's a tease. Dancing is a tease. And if you're not teasing, you may as well just go into escorting. And I've got so many friends as escorts. Like, I have nothing but the utmost respect for people that do that job, obviously. But if you're doing that job, you get paid more for it for a reason. You're not giving it away at dancers' prices because it's cheaper than what an escort is. So if you're doing escorting service, get paid for the work that you're doing, get paid more. Don't be doing that. And like, I know it's not technically, but it is, because it's penetration, or, you know, it's something that I consider non-dancer friendly, you know? That's extras to me. So, and like, I know I'm a pretty by the book dancer, but it just makes me a little bit sad because I wish like I just wish they understood. And like, these girls would be like, well, you make really good money on the stage. Like, you've got moves on the stage, girl. And I'm like, yeah. But you see how I made more money and I didn't have to do the extras and get paid less? Like, I was trying to wrap my head around it. I just couldn't understand it. And I don't want this to sound like I'm taking the piss or taking the shit out of these girls. Most of them were very lovely. Some of them, not so much. Most of them were very lovely. I did get along with them. I just think it's sad that that's all that they know. And anyways, that was just one little thing, okay? Not only does that make it really dangerous for girls, like, that don't want to do that stuff, but, like, it cuts us out of money. It's really hard to compete with, because how are you supposed to compete with a girl that's literally running on their dick? Luckily, I think guys actually wanted a tease and a dance, so I did make good money because I wasn't grinding on bouncing on someone's cock. I was actually giving them a dancer experience, like a stripper experience. I don't want that to be taken wrong at all. I really, really don't. Because obviously these girls do make good money, but like, it just makes me sad. It just makes me a little bit sad because I just wish they knew that that's not how you play the game of being a dancer. That was just one little thing of this club, okay? So that's a stage mishap. Second thing is, so stage goes every 10 minutes, you put on a board. Sometimes they don't, so when you're in a dance, they'll change around your times, okay? Sometimes they don't tell you that they've changed around your times. So you've walked out and then they'll switch it 10 minutes before you're supposed to go on and be like, oh, you're supposed to be on now. And you're like, I literally just checked the board 10 minutes ago, how am I on right now? Because they've switched it around without telling you, and then they try to fine you for it. That didn't happen to me, but it happened to another girl, and I was like, that's a bit... I think it's $50 per minute that you've missed. I've experienced that at other clubs, but like, if you're going to change around the set list 10 minutes before someone's supposed to go on, kind of seems like you're just trying to get money out of them for a fine, which is ridiculous. Another thing is, you are not allowed tall glasses of anything. I have been trying to rack my brain into understanding why you are not allowed a tall glass of anything. It's not the doubles, because I was having double tequilas in shorts, filled to the brim with ice. And I would ask, oh, can you just do a little bit of ice? They would still give me a whole thing of ice. My guess on that is because if you get a tall glass, you have more premix. I think they're trying to save on premixes, which is ridiculous. You don't need to save on premixes when you're taking that much money out of girls. Didn't understand that whatsoever. Not even a tall glass of water. I was a bit confused on that. The Friday night, I had this guy, he wanted to book me for 4 hours. He had booked a group, he was getting drinks in there, everything, so on and so forth. He had grabbed me and he goes, I want you. And I said, okay, cool. And I was like, perfect, like, let's do a booking. He goes, no, but I want you to come into this booking. I was like, yeah, stunning, let's do that. And then the manager is sitting with him, or is standing there, and one of the other girls comes over and he goes, okay, well, I want this girl to be my girl, like, in there. And then this girl was like, oh, like, you've already booked some girls, like, do you want to add her in? And he was like, yeah, like, I want to bring her in. The manager cuts me out of this 4-hour dance. And I am gobsmacked because that's like $2,400 that you've just cut me out of. Actually, more than that, it's like $1,500. $2,500 you've basically cut me out of. When he wanted to add me in on the booking, he was basically ushering him to go back in because I was too clean of a dancer, is what I inferred by what had happened there. Oh, you've already got girls that will do things for you in there. That's crazy. You've already got girls that will do things there for you. You've already got girls that were in there that will do things for you. Now, what did you mean by that? Did you mean dancing, or are you saying that I'm too clean of a dancer? Because I'm confused. That can be obviously taken two different ways. Whatever way you want to say it, whatever way you want to take it, I'm taking it as I was too clean of a dancer. Anyways, he comes out and he ends up, after 4 hours, ends up booking me in that room with him. And it's funny because he wanted me still, even though I am too clean of a dancer. And I do whip out the fucking moves, okay? I'm not just sitting there like, ooh, like, I have some fucking good moves, okay? I'm just not bouncing on dick or through the pants. Okay, let me just be specific. Or like kissing them or letting them suck my tits, nothing like that. But like, you put me in a really dangerous position when you are allowing customers to do that to you and I'm saying no because they're getting aggressive with me, that I'm saying, no, you're not allowed to suck my tit, no, you're not allowed to bite me, no, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, not allowed to do this. I have not once ever been assaulted while dancing. I've been dancing for 4 years. I have never been more scared of an assault because every 2 seconds I had to make sure someone wasn't going to fucking, slap me too hard, accidentally cut my pussy, accidentally put fingers up, kiss me, bite me, lick me. Like, the way that I avoided that so hard in every booking and the way that it didn't happen is crazy because I was on edge so hard that, like, I was like, it's going to happen. This is going to be the time it happens because no one's watching. Everyone in the room is, like, allowing certain things to slip here and there. Yeah, I don't know. It was really, really hard to battle with. And then another situation that I had was I was at a pool table. There was a regular. He kept harassing me. Like, he kept, like, following me around, okay? He grabbed my ass. I turned around and went, no. And he went, oh, well, you're a dancer. And I was like, yeah, well, you can't touch me unless you're paying me. Sorry, like, absolutely not. He goes, go do it again. I went, no, fuck no. Pay me or get lost. Bye. Like, no thanks. No thank you. Anyways, I was walking at the pool table. He comes up, he like turns me around, he like puts me up against the pool table. And I'm like, absolutely not. He goes to go literally cup, like put his finger around my underwear. I'm like, if you pull my underwear down, cunt, I'm gonna literally fly kick you so hard that you're gonna have no ball sack. I will rupture your testicles. Ungrab my underwear. Ungrab it. Anyways, I literally gave him a little kick because I was like, fuck off. I was like, and the problem is it literally looked so aggressive, the way that this man handled me. It was on a pool table in front of everyone. Not a single person did anything. No manager, no girl, nothing. Oh, that's just fucking Kyle or whatever his name was. Oh, well, maybe Kyle should be banned for just trying to assault me at a pool table quite aggressively. Maybe we should, in front of everyone. Also, fuck you to the customers. Fuck you, and you. Second of all, how often does Kyle do this? Because why is not a single girl reacting whatsoever that he just tried to aggressively assault someone at a pool table? Like, his mannerisms, his actions, everything spoke quite aggressively, and I didn't enjoy that whatsoever. Like, whatsoever. No one did a thing. I think that's really fucked up. But anyways, another thing that happened is on the Saturday, it was just a lot. Like, it just thing after thing after thing after thing. I was pretty tired after the Friday. We got upstairs. I'm like, oh great, now I'm gonna sleep in this goddamn bed and get a bed bug or staph infection or whatever the hell I'm gonna get from these sheets. Making sure, praying that someone doesn't break in, or praying that, you know, the managers are good and they're not gonna open the door. Like, you just don't know. And so this Saturday you had to start at 4:30 and finish at 4 or whatever because it was AFL. And so it's a big day. You go downstairs and you can only have like a break every hour or something. And not like a break, like a smoke break, sorry. So the only time you actually get like a proper break is if you are a smoker and it's out the front and you're with everyone and, you know, you're walking on grass, like on ground that you're like, oh shit, I'm going to stack it. Oh shit, I'm going to stack it. And so like I went and just had a cigarette, right? And then I got told, so you're out the front, you're not working, you're covered up, and you're sitting there and it's your own break and you haven't had a goddamn break in however long that you've worked. You're like, please, I just need my like 2 seconds. I pull out my phone like this. A $500 fine. A $500 fine for looking at your phone while having a smoke break out the front. I think that's ridiculous. A $500 fine. You're going to fine me in my own time. I'm not getting paid to be out here. I'm taking a break on my own time. I haven't had one all day. I haven't had a break all night. It's the biggest goddamn night. And you're going to tell me that it's a $500 fine for pulling out my phone, looking at it like this for 2 seconds and putting it back. I wasn't even in the club. I was outside the premises. But yet, you're getting paid hourly and you're playing a game on your phone right now. That's crazy. Also, on top of that, your security guard, who was lovely, by the way, is a shit security guard because I'd be out the front having a little smoke and be crowded by like 6 guys walking past, almost knocking me to the concrete. Didn't do shit about it. But you're going to sit there and say $500 fine for looking at my phone for 2 seconds, which, by the way, you never told me in the first place. Never even got a list of these supposed fines that you're just whipping out of your ass. But you're sitting there playing a game on your phone and you're getting paid hourly. And the other security guard who's also getting paid hourly, who's supposed to be making sure that I don't get in shit, is just standing there watching it. Riddle me that. Anyways, that was enough. I also did another dance. I had this couple book me on this Saturday with another girl, and she was a baby dancer. I'm dancing on this guy, and he asked to swap 5 minutes in, so I swapped with the wife, and the other girl dances on him, and she's literally, when I say bouncing, I mean bouncing on this guy's dick. Bouncing, like pants on obviously, but like grinding up and down, bouncing, heels up, turned around, bouncing back and forth, grinding back up and down. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. And this kind of proves my point right here. This is the thing that proves my point that you don't need to dance like that to make as much money as you can. Because obviously you're giving that away already. They want the build up, they want the tease, they want everything, okay? So they asked me to swap. She's doing that. I'm on the wife. And then the other 5 minute timer goes off, or they rebook, or sorry. So they rebook. And then I'm dancing on the wife. She's obviously dancing on the husband. And the husband asked to swap back. So he wants me. But then the wife says, no, so she still wanted me. So both of them wanted me when I wasn't doing the most in the way of grinding and bouncing and getting a guy off. Like, when I say there was moaning, I mean moaning from both. Like, they were, like, the girl, the dancer, and the guy. Like, it was very intense. It was very intense, but yet they still wanted to swap back with me. Even after that, which proves my point. Clean dancing still makes you good money. You don't need to do that. And this girl had told me that she was a baby dancer. So after these customers had left, I had sat this girl down. I said, you know, don't you get tired doing that? And she said, yeah, but like, it makes me money. I said, no. I'm like, honestly, I'm going to tell you straight up, like, that is only one way also to tire yourself out. You're giving away a service that should cost more, and also isn't legal in a strip club technically. Like, well, I mean, I guess it is with no 30 centimeter rule, but I feel like it's just not. I feel like you should definitely be paid more for that. And she's like, oh, well, you've got moves. And I was like, yeah, I've been doing this job for 4 years, but even when I was a baby dancer and I had no moves, I didn't know what to do, I still made money in the way of like a connection and not doing that. I don't know. And like, I felt like I didn't want to come off like a cunt, because imagine someone coming into your club and trying to tell you how to do your job, okay? But like, you should be paid more for what you're doing, and that is not, these managers should be telling you that that's not the way to go, and that is not the way that you should be dancing, because you're giving away a service that should technically be in the escorting business, or not even escorting, like because it's pants on, but still I consider that an extra that is not appropriate in a strip club. Okay? That's my personal opinion. Not everyone has the same opinion as me. That's completely fair enough. I've also talked to a couple of my friends that are escorts, just to ask their opinion on like if that, you know, obviously that's not something I experience, and that's something that I would class myself as an extra, but, you know, my friends have said, yeah, honestly, that's an escorting extra, like that should not, because you can get a guy off, you can make a guy come from that, so that is an escorting extra. Yeah, I had to have a few sit down chats with a few baby dancers, because like it was just really sad to watch, and like, and then they'd all be like, oh, well, we never got told. I was like, yeah, I know that, like obviously there's no 30 centimeter rule down here, like you're not going to be told that, but I'm telling you, that's not the way to go. Yeah, very dangerous, like very dangerous in the way of, because all these girls are letting guys do that, if you're not doing it, they're going to get really aggressive with you, and I did have a few get aggressive with me in dances and get very angry at the fact that I wasn't doing that. Like I wouldn't let them kiss me or, you know, bite me or whatever, and or like grab me too hard, too close to the asshole, you know, touching the thighs, nothing like that. Like did have a few that got angry. I did make really good money still. But yeah, I don't know. You also at the end of the night have to put all your money on the table in front of everyone. So that's also a bit of a ick for me. I don't like that. What are you doing? What? Honestly, that's all I'm really prepared to say. Everything that I said is completely factual, and if they looked up on the cameras, they would see exactly that. Which I know she's already watched the TikTok. The manager's already watched the TikTok. I would love to go back to Hobart. I probably won't be allowed to after this video. Fair enough. But I'm literally putting this video out as a warning. I don't think Launceston is a safe place to dance in whatsoever. No one has your back there. They try to rob you of so much money, so many fines, dangerous situations, dangerous customers. Felt like I almost had a knife pulled out at me in a lap dance at one point because my timer went off and he thought I undercut him, even though he literally watched me put the timer on. And like he did it so subtly that no one would have even noticed. So not my favorite place to work, and I got sick afterwards because I think it was the environment, it was a dirty environment upstairs, and just like the stress and the anxiety of it all was just a lot. And like I'm a pretty strong girl, I'm a tough girl, like it hasn't broken me, like I'm not traumatized by it. It's definitely eye-opening, but I feel like I have to put this video out because I feel like people need to know that this isn't a club that should be worked at, and that the standards need to be picked up a lot for the living situations. Standards need to be picked up a lot in the club. These girls need to be told that what they're doing should be paid a lot fucking more and not be taken advantage of by the management and the owner. I did find out a lot more information about this club that I will not be sharing, because at the end of the day, I'm going to say my experiences and what's factual. I'm not going to say everything else. And I wish I could tell you the other things because it's fucking horrific, but it is not my place. These girls have told me some of these things in confidence, and I just think that this club needs to be brought up and had a chat about, because not enough is on the internet. Nothing is on the internet about this club. So, and I think it's because they do threaten defamation, and you can threaten defamation all you want. At the end of the day, everything I said is true, and I just really hope that the club gets a new management or a new owner that can fix it, because Launceston is beautiful, it is stunning, and I did really like Hobart. But yeah, on that note, after all of that, we're going to go through what I made for the week, and I don't honestly think it was worth it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000. 1, 2, we got random money, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fuck, what's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 630, 670, 680, 690, 700, 5, 15, 15, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, so 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. I also spent $100 on fuel, and then another $50 on something else. So all up I made $3,000 and what was it, $85 or something? So over $3,000. We'll just say $3,000. Would I say that that money is worth everything that I went through? Absolutely not. I've made a lot more money at different clubs where the rules are very immaculate, the club's immaculate, the accommodation's immaculate, aka Gladstone, my home club, everything. I make more money. I made more money last week in Toowoomba. We're literally working 2 days. So yeah, I just don't think it's a club that's worth going to. And obviously everyone has their own experiences. That's what I said when every girl, I had so many girls tell me so many things about it. And I was like, you know what? I'll just go for my own experience. You never know. I've been to clubs before where people have been like, don't work there. And I've worked there. It's been an amazing experience of my entire life. I know that this conversation was probably a bit hard for some people to hear. I know it did involve some pretty intense things. I did cut a lot of it down. I did not say a lot more of what had happened, only because it's probably not suitable for YouTube. Probably don't want to, you know, yeah, there's a lot that I didn't say, and I wish I could. I just don't think I can. I am really lucky that I came out of this without a singular assault. I'm literally thanking my lucky stars, and also the fact that I am so well guarded and good at controlling and being okay. But at the end of the day, no matter how good you are at controlling your dances, I think if I let my guard down for a minute, I would have had a problem. So yeah, in saying that, probably a wild video to come back to YouTube in. I know it's been a while. I've missed you guys a lot, and I just need a bit of a break. But I feel like this is a pretty good entry video back into it. It's a pretty good entry one, if you do say so myself. I do have a lot of old vlogs. I don't know if I want to post those old vlogs now. Obviously, I'm blonde, so I can't really play it off as it being like me working now, and I don't want to. I want it to be transparent with you guys. I do have a lot of old vlogs. Obviously, let me know about, like, I know this video wasn't greatly filmed, and I wish I could have done better in filming, but I literally could not film, couldn't even film upstairs counting money or anything, because there was girls in the same room as you, so you don't want to, like, flash your money, and you don't know who you're sleeping with, you know, you don't know who's gonna take money or who's gonna get upset or angry at you, blah, 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 okay? So I know this video wasn't, like, the best filmed one, and I know it's just a sit-down chat, but I feel like we needed to have this sit-down chat. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to release all my old vlog footage that I've been filming over the past couple months. I just haven't, like, edited it because I just needed a break, but I do have a lot of footage sitting there. So if you guys do want that footage, let me know, because I will release those vlogs as well. But yeah, what a wild ride this one was. What a wild ride. I'll keep you guys updated if I get anything in my inbox about taking this video down, because I guarantee I will. We'll place bets on it right now. We'll place a bet on it right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And yeah, follow my TikTok, because my TikTok, I've been posting little videos every day. I'm trying to build it back up. And also my Instagram, that would be so greatly appreciated. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you beautifuls in the next one.